What's going on, guys? I am with the Moose, and I'm here with another episode of my MUT 16 wish list. Here we're going to be breaking down sets or collections, whatever you guys want to call them. I'll probably refer to them as sets for the rest of this video, but we're going to go over them in this video. I think it's going to be pretty good. And first up, in sets in MUT 16, I think they need to, include the same format that they had in MUT 15. I think it was very, very well done. Of course, I'm gonna hopefully expound on a few things that I think could improve. But I think first up, they need to keep the same format at the very least. So you guys can see here in the position set for the quarterback, where you have all the players and you have the find item over there, over the card if you don't have it. So like these guys I'm scrolling over right now. And then if you do have a card, like I have this Michael Vick, and I think I have a Matt Stafford later on, or Matt Ryan I should say, that you can add them to the set by just clicking. And then obviously you have to click add to set after that. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to do that for this set, but that is what you do for sets. It made it very, very easy, much easier than MUT 25, and I think it was a great benefit in MUT 15. Another thing I definitely want in sets in MUT 16 is the ability to add all to a set. So especially with sets like this where there's 60 cards, I mean that's a lot of cards that you're going to be putting into the set. Kind of tedious to click, the A button or the X button depending on what system you're on, just over and over again. And especially the other position sets, the silver and bronze ones that have upwards of 100 cards sometimes. That takes super long. It's really tedious, kind of boring, and makes it not really fun to do any sets. So I would like an add all button. Now, there's a few hangups with this. Obviously, the fact that if there's a super rare card in the set that you didn't know about and you didn't really want to put in the set, and you did by accident by hitting add all, that could be an issue. But I think they could stop that by saying, right when you click add all, there's a few different barriers that make you have to go through it. Instead of like this where you just have to hit add to set and then click add to set, they can make it say add to set or add all to set and then say are you sure, and then maybe say are you sure again, just to make sure nobody does it by accident, because that would suck if you did lose like 30 cards on a set that you weren't trying to do. But overall, for guys that do a lot of sets like me and like other guys, I think it would be a great help to have an add all button. So the next thing I want in MUT 16 sets is definitely the ability to get the discard value from the card you're putting into the set. That used to be the case in MUT 25, and I think before that as well. And in MUT 15, for whatever reason, you don't get the discard value of the card you're putting into the set. Now, I know it's not anything huge. It's usually like 250 coins, maybe 500 sometimes, so it's not a lot. But if you are doing a set that has like 50 to 100 cards in it, it's going to build up and you're going to make back, 5, 10K off that. And that's not too bad. I mean, let's be real. Who doesn't want a free 5 to 10,000 coins for putting cards in a set? I think that'd be nice. It's not really anything that's huge. I just think it's nice to get a little bit extra when you're doing a set. Next up on the wish list is that I do think they should change fundamentally how they reward cards and coins in sets. Now, if you guys take a look at this position hero set, it rewarded a Harrison Smith, and that was it, a 99 overall card. He was very, very good, but we're not going to get into how good he was or anything like that. Now, we're going to take a look inside the set, and what you get is, like I said, just the Harrison Smith. If you guys are taking a look at the cards here, I know you guys probably know from experience, but overall, this set was pretty expensive, probably cost me about 400 or 500K. I did do it at the time, and I think it was worth it. The Elite Badge is obviously a lot of coins as well. But I think that the way they should have sets in the game next year, in MUT 16, very, very soon coming out, obviously, is that there should be higher coin rewards, and they should also make some cards that you are rewarded with no auction and no trade. I remember last season in MUT 25, especially with the final editions, they made those no auction, no trade, and I'm not sure if they gave you a coin reward. They might not have, but I remember that the coin value of the cards in the set actually went up because of that, because if you wanted to do the set, you had to have those cards, or if you wanted that player, I should say, the reward player, you had to do the set. Whereas now you could have just waited for this Harrison Smith to drop in price and grab him on the auction house. Now there's benefits on both sides. I'm sure you guys have an opinion in that debate, and definitely let me know what you guys think of it down in the comments down below. But overall, I do think it would help out a lot. And another way to fix this for players that don't have enough coins to do the set, but still want to use a player like 99 Harrison Smith, who early on when this card first came out was probably going for upwards of 400, 500, 600,000 coins, but now is probably down to about 150, 100K, something like that. I haven't checked his price, but it's somewhere around there. The way they could fix that, and so players that want to use a player like this later on in the season can still get it, is make players sellable later when they're no longer relevant. Now, an example that I would use are the Rising Stars. Right now, if you did a Rising Star set, you could not sell that card. You could only quick sell it. That's all you could do. I do think those especially should be sellable now within MUT 15 on the auction house or tradable, whatever. I don't see any reason why they're not sellable now, especially because, it'd just be cool, especially if players can't find these guys. I mean, they're not the easiest to find. I know these guys are in packs now, but still, who really wants to do a set when they could just buy it on the auction? But it's definitely a complex issue. It's not going to be a every single set type thing. It's more, just do it more often. Give higher coin rewards and make a player no auction, no trade. I think overall it could improve sets a lot. So that is it for my MUT 16 wish list for sets. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a comment down below and leave a like as well. Let me know what you guys think about sets in MUT 16. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.